welcome back to my channel. No card making today, however I thought I'd bring you along for a ride as I'm sharing an experiment that I was thinking in my head. I saw Amy R. from Prairie Paper and Ink make a card using glow-in-the-dark embossing powder, so I wanted to see if that would work with the Betterpress system, and I got some plates there from Altenew that I have. I'm placing them on my Betterpress magnetic plate, and I'm using some black watercolor paper to press it onto press the plates onto the watercolor paper. I have my black watercolor paper taped up with some Spellbinders tape that came with the Betterpress system. I'm putting my Versamark watermark ink onto the plates, and I'm going to run that press my watercolor paper onto the plates and run that through my Spellbinders Platinum 6 die cutting machine. There's the Stonehenge paper that I used. I'm not sure if anybody has this technique out there. If they do, I haven't seen it, but if anybody tries this technique, please share in the comments below, or share what your technique is. I would love to see it, or different ways that everybody uses it. But I thought it was pretty neat. There you see the impression, the plates onto the black watercolor paper, excuse me. And now I'm going to take the watercolor paper out of the plate, and then I'm going to saturate that with Brutus Monroe glow-in-the-dark embossing powder. Now these lines are very thin on the plates, so they are not going to emboss like if a thick stamp would. But again, I was taking anything I could get because I was just experimenting, and I was happy with the results. As you can see, spoiler alert, there, as you can see, the embossing powder does just the little lines, the little outlines. And I saturated that and putting my embossing powder back in there so I could save the rest of it. And now I'm going to take my heat tool and melt that embossing powder onto the paper. Sorry, I'm a bit off camera there, but soon I'll come back onto camera just to finish it off. And then I tested this to see if it works, which is kind of hard taking a picture at night to see something glowing in the dark, but I managed to be able to capture whether or not it glowed. There you go, it actually glowed, so I was happy with that. So my next tryout which was my original intention, which was with the Spellbinders. I forget the name of this Betterpress system, but I wanted to try it with some spider webs. That was in my initial intention, was to try it out. I'm running that through my die cut machine. It does make the impression, and I'm cleaning this off with a baby wipe. I figured it's not one of the, I figured it will just wipe out, so it was just Versamark. So now I saturated that with embossing powder. I used the whole container, believe it or not. It actually took, and then again I'm going to run that through my heat tool. And future card to come, I'll show you the results in the next clip. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy and try it out. Don't forget to let me know, like, subscribe, and comment on this video.